Well, good morning and welcome back to KPBC. This morning it is misty, but we are at the Hole of Hawkham. Here's the sign. Crosscliff 4 miles, Leversham 3 miles. As you can gather, maybe if you are familiar with this area, we're quite close to the moors. The plan today is to try and avoid the fires that have been up here, but it's a cross-country trail heading towards Crosscliff area, but ideally wanted to go via sort of Fylingdales, but obviously with the fire extent, with the damage there, we're not sure how far we could sort of head over that way, but obviously we don't want to venture where we don't want to be venturing. So yeah, but anyway, we're going to see how it goes. Hopefully it's going to clear up, the sun will break this up, and we'll have a nice enjoyable ride on the moors today.
And not burned to death.
And not burned to death.
Yeah, this goes down now. You can't really see a lot over there, can you? It's just mist. Where are we? All right, lefty. I think. Subject to military bylaws. Does that mean you're allowed or not? We don't know. We're going to find out. Oh, we've done this before. Ow. Squeaky brakes. Alright. It's a good run, this, actually. It is when you got e-bike. So here we are, Fylingdales. BMUS stands for?
It stands for the Ballistic Missile Early Warning System. BMUS.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. Continuing on now, right on the boundary of the military facility, area of Fylingdales. We might get shot if we encroach. Too close. So hopefully we can get down this edge alright. Well, we've picked off by a sniper. Whoa! Yep, came out the rut. Hello! It's alright, mate, don't worry. You're just going the wrong way, kid. You're gonna be going that. We're going with you! Good lad, good choice. In fact, I'm going round, Phil.
Yeah. No, definitely not left.
No, we can't go that way.
Can't go that way. Got to go up here. So we're just coming past basically Langdale Forest here on the right hand side. Lilla Cross is just up there on the top of that peak, and this is the first time we've seen the moors, the moor fires, or the remnants of the moor fires. And obviously you can see that smoking over there where it's all blackened. Yeah, so we need to tread carefully here because that's right in the mix. Yeah, you can see here this is the firefighting measure here. Obviously they put the break in the ground. I mean, it's bloody massive, that, isn't it? Going all the way up there. I can't believe how big this barrier is here as well, this break. That's huge. That must have taken some effort to do all that. Fire brigade stopped us and just advised us not to go any further because it's where we had plans to go, which is basically up to Lilla Cross. It's pretty much like that all the way now, so this is about the last point where they would advise the public to be sort of getting to, and realistically you don't really want to be coming much further than that tree line up there, because they've even said that Langdale Forest is or has been on fire at some point, so even Langdale Forest reroute could be tricky, but we'll head in that way anyway and see where we get. Yeah, fireman was also telling us that in this area here where we are now, there was 18 bombs went off as they were firefighting. So obviously they were like military exercise bombs that had obviously been, you know, from tanks or whatever, cannons, being fired off into the ground, and they've landed in the ground, not exploded, but the fires caused them to explode. So something else they had to deal with. But that's one of the reasons why they're telling general public, or advising general public, not to go any further into this area, because them bombs could be still there. So going back up that stony trail we came down originally, which was really good coming down it, but actually going up it, whole new kettle of fish. Good fun though. Bit of tech. So what have we learnt today? Well, after going over towards Fylingdale sort of area, obviously there is access on some of the paths out there. There's no signposts or anything like that to sort of warn you to stay away, but obviously common sense prevails. I think at the end of the day you've got to you've got to be aware that this moors fire is still not over with. So yeah, you can get so far around these sort of areas, but you just got to avoid the moors. You can get up to Langdale Forest, although you are limited in there. As soon as you start getting close to the moor's edge, that you're not going to be able to get into that sort of territory. There was a helicopter up there, there was sort of ambulances and things, so yeah, looks like everything's under control, to be fair, which is good news. Fire services, farmers, all the people that are involved in doing the fighting the fires are doing an amazing job, absolutely amazing. And it looks like they've got things in a good position at last, although it has taken a long time. And obviously I think one thing I'm going to take from today is that the size of the devastation is it's off the scale. I didn't even think it was going to be as big as what we saw, and we're only seeing a tiny portion of it. So yeah, just want to say well done to all the people that have been fighting the moors fires, because they've done a fantastic job. Where would we be without it? When you look at all the views up here, all of Orkham, can you imagine all that just being black and smouldering? We'd be devastated, wouldn't we? Not to mention all the wildlife. So yeah, common sense prevails. Just avoid the moors.
Well, I think we've just hit a bird, and he's not very well. It's like a Rolls Royce, isn't it? You got like your badge. You got your badge in the middle of the car, like your Mercedes or your.
I don't think
it's not. Is it a Reliant Robin?